to be a boss.
Talk about it, dog.
So it's like, all right, if you know, like, I'm sure if anybody would approach him like that, he probably would have done the same. But it's more like, all right, well, I see the talent out there. Let me go get these niggas. Let me go help these niggas. Let me go help these young boys, man. Or young boys and girls. Let me go help somebody who look like me. That's the best part I like, though. Somebody who look like me. Let me go get him an opportunity to get on. You know, get him to that next level.
And it also comes down to the type of people you recruiting around you, because sometimes people are recruiting, I don't want to say weak links, but they're recruiting the type of person who ain't gonna run with it. Yes, you kind of know who will run with it and who won't. Yeah. You know what I mean? Sometimes you'll get people to get folks around them, and it seems like they consistently got people around them who ain't taking it and running with it. You know what I mean? So part of picking people that to carry on is picking the right person to carry on. Because you may have someone sitting right over here that would take it and run with it, but you may be threatened by that person's energy or just not have a good eye for talent, and you picking these people.
Well, a lot of motherfuckers don't have good eye for talent.
Yeah, talent don't usually have good eye for talent. Michael Jordan, thank you.
Some motherfuckers who are great that I know looked at me like, what the fuck is he doing? I'm like, nigga, I know.
Yeah.
So I think that you shouldn't pick the person. I think the person should pick you.
Facts. Okay. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of motherfuckers are jaded. They may be dark skinned and they only want dark skinned niggas around them. Right. They may be fat. They only trust another fat motherfucker. when Karen, I'm just saying, motherfuckers be jaded by their own insecurities. So
nigga 5'6" don't want
so it's like you gotta pick the motherfucker who gonna come around you and just gonna put the work in. Don't give a fuck about none of the bullshit you want. That they just there because nigga, I'm trying to get to the next level. I'm humbling myself.
Right.
Even if you know we don't fuck with each other like that. If you really about the art and you see somebody that's really about it, you gonna respect them, and eventually you gonna give them the tools. You know what I'm saying? But you get to a certain point where shit been easy for you for so long, and you just start picking motherfuckers that make easiness continue in your life.
Instead of a challenge.
Growth is not easy. Nigga.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Growth is not motherfucking. I struggle with that shit every day.
Yeah.
You know how long I've been trying to become 6'5", nigga? Nigga, I be walking on my toes, nigga, vitamins. Damn near killed myself drinking milk, nigga, too much milk. Like, growth is hard, nigga.
Remember when they sold us that bullshit story, milk is healthy? They told us that shit all our lives, and then one day it was, oh yeah, we was wrong. We was wrong. This is killing y'all.
And the funny part about it is, it was the milk industry behind them commercials. The dairy industry, the one pushing them commercials. But that's how like America be doing it. Well, not America, the world. They create the problem, then say the solution.
Yeah.
The same people that's going around saying, okay, donate to cancer researchers are the same companies that's going around giving you medicine that'll make sure that you're going to come back for the medicine and not cure it.
Yeah.
Right. That's some real shit, bro.
Game. They be gaming us up like a motherfucker.
They been gaming us since day one. You know what I'm saying? Are y'all familiar with Ronnie Long? Never heard of him?
Ronnie Lott?
Nah, Ronnie Long. He's not a ball player. He was convicted of rape in 1977. And the police intentionally concealed information that would have exonerated him. He did 44 years in prison, right? So he was recently exonerated after 44 years. And in the state of North Carolina, they have a cap. So when somebody is wrongfully accused of a crime and they do time,
they keep them in.
They keep they give you money for the time you were in. In the state of North Carolina, it's $50,000 a year, but they cap out at 15 years. This nigga did 44 years, so he got $750K. But when really he should be getting,
he should be getting lit.
He should be getting 3-4 mil. Do you think he's being greedy? Because he's suing the state of North Carolina trying to get that cap removed.
Of course that's not greedy. I don't think anybody in here would be like, nah, he shouldn't do that.
The nigga did 44 years. He got $750K.
Wrongfully?
And he's suing North Carolina. He's suing them to raise the cap.
Yeah.
I don't think
as he should.
Okay.
As he should help out the next man. Like, it's not even like a selfish thing. This is wrong altogether. Like let's say, all right, fuck me, I'm fucked up. I ain't gonna get that money. But shit, the next nigga, I might be helping him out. Because y'all, I'm sure it's a gang of other motherfuckers in there who's probably going to get exonerated. And now, like, let them get all their money as opposed to giving them $750 when he should be getting $3-4 million. Like, that's niggas get shot for way less than a couple million.
Let's see what this.
Let's be for real. Like.
So, is it possible to owe too much Do you think that the state owes him too much? Like it's too much. You know what I mean? Like, no.
No, they don't owe him too much. They owe him what the fuck he deserves. Mm-hmm. You
Okay.
know what I mean? 'Cause it's only too much when it comes to shit like that. You know, when they come down to subsidies for them tobacco farmers, they got trillions of dollars for that shit.
That nigga said, "How is he selfish?" Nigga, I'm asking a motherfucking question. You act like when you relinquish control, the fucked up thing about relinquishing control to the higher powers is that once you relinquish a little bit of control, they take liberties.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that they were able to establish the 50 themselves gave them the power to establish a cap. That should be something that only the people can establish. Do people remember voting on a 15-year cap? If a motherfucker does 44 years in prison, that's priceless.
Right.
What would be an amount for you to take where you'd be like, okay, I'm cool with that?
If I did 44 years? Shit.
44 million?
Yeah. I mean, give me $1 million a year. I'll take that.
I need money. I'm gonna need money, and I need some other shit done too. Like, give me some money and also help free these other motherfuckers that's locked up illegally. Let's get some therapy in prison. Let's get some I'm gonna need some money and
reform for
some
real.
reform for real. Like,
Yeah.
let's put therapy in prisons. Let's quit.
I'll take less money for the reform. Like,
Right.
I'll take a dub if you actually gonna put the rest of that money towards actually doing some shit. So that the next motherfucker ain't got to go through this bullshit.
Facts. Let me see it.
Right. What if the state was like, okay, we give you 44 mil, but how about this? How about you get 44, but we give you 24 up front, and then we take 20 and invest in a new prison,
Hey, yo, suck
and
my
we'll double your money.
Fuck y'all niggas.
For the people out there listening, for the people out there listening, no, we do not have a goat on the microphone. That's just Charlie over here. Nigga, when you move the mic, when you smack, get this shit out your way.
Knock my
I'm looking at
peanuts
niggas.
off. Fuck all them niggas, man. I'm gonna do what the fuck I
These
want
niggas
to
want to
do.
hear what we gotta say, nigga. Not your tongue slapping your teeth.
Straight up.
Shit, I'm speaking back in the throat today. I ain't saying
That nigga said, "Fuck what I gotta say." You gonna hear these peanuts.
tongue in cheek like a motherfucker.
So you said Dewan fridge is broke. He called 911, nigga.
So you wouldn't allow them to invest your money to open up more prisons?
Nah, hell no.
What if it was only white people in the jails that they open?
Nah, because they're gonna
They'll
find a way
flip it on us at some point.
They're gonna put niggas in there at some point anyhow.
Okay, okay. So if you owe somebody too much and it's an unrepayable debt, how do you repay them back? Like, is there something like your parents? You owe them way more than you're capable of paying them back. So how do you pay somebody back when the debt is far past what you're capable of paying financially?
Are you asking for us or the state?
We'll do you, and then we'll do the state.
Shit. If it's you personally, you just do your best and then you move on. You know what I mean? If it's the state, they got the fucking money. Pay up.
Right.
I think go just look at what a lot of these tax breaks these states be giving these corporations to move there.
Right.
And they'll tell you right there how much money they got to work with. Even the state always got the money.
You gotta work that shit off.
Right.
You gotta work it off. Yeah,
Should an old racist white motherfucker to be my slave for the rest of my life, man. I'd knock a meal off for that, nigga.
Right.
To be able to beat up on an old white racist nigga every day.
I want a white driver everywhere I go, and he got a little hat on that I knock off his head every time. Hey man, make a left right there.
Every day wake up, I knock all the teeth out his mouth and then send him to the dentist to get new teeth and then knock him out once a week, nigga. He be at the dentist getting
I
new
need some
teeth.
tangibles. We gotta have some time to really think about it. Give me the money and give me some tangibles, man.
Okay, I can respect that. Okay, so here's the thing, man. When somebody is wrongfully convicted and the police are found hiding evidence, which is what happened in this case, I feel like the police officers or officer involved should have to do the time of the person that they got wrongfully convicted.
I'm not mad at that.
Okay.
I agree.
Okay.
If you make a conscious choice to separate someone from their inalienable rights, you deserve to die if you're a servant of the people.
Yeah.
If your job is to uphold the Constitution, if this was in George Washington days, they would have beheaded them niggas.
True.
That's the problem. They need to bring back public beheadings. If you're caught purposely violating somebody else's constitutional rights for personal gain or personal prejudice, then off with your hand, nigga.
In front of everybody.
Off with your niggas.
But would it change shit?
It would.
yeah.
It would.
They would just keep lying like they always doing now.
My nigga, they don't really steal in Saudi Arabia like that.
It still go down to a jury.
No.
Look, when it comes down to
The jury always letting these motherfuckers off for killing us in cold blood.
It don't come down to the jury. It comes down to the fact they keep doing it because when you go back and look at the police, when you look at the ones who killed the same people, it's the same 5 cops in the whole department killing everybody. It's the same few cops planting evidence on people.
Right.
All you gotta do is go back and look at what happened because since nothing ever happened
But
to
the
nobody.
whole department is complicit.
Look, all I say is this:
They not?
All I want to say is this: no, they're not, because you have a lot of officers that don't know what the fuck is going on.
You seriously don't think that
I
niggas?
know
so,
some officers.
So some. But
No,
I know some
let-
officers that know some bullshit's going down and they don't say nothing.
Well, they know some bullshit is going down on a certain
I'm sure
level.
you do too.
They'll see someone over there. They'll see one officer roughing up somebody else, but it comes down to that officer's safety, because if they do something about it, they go on the next call. They're not going to get any support.
Exactly.
And they help out.
So they're
But
complicit.
That's
the complicity.
The reason why I say it's not sometimes is because all you got to do is go back to that Rampart investigation.
Right.
When you go back and just I always say, just read the Rampart investigation here at the LAPD. Same shit happens all over the world. It'd be a nucleus of 3 or 4 people, literally less than 10 people in the whole everything doing everything. But but they're in key positions. They're that one supervisor that makes the decisions. They're that one officer that gets called out they're the lead detective. They're in these key positions, and most people kind of know what's going on, but a lot of times these is your supervisors. And when you do get called out, like that one officer last June called out that shooting that happened in Gardena when they was when they killed that Mexican dude, and they were saying this was a killing for the Banditos gang. That motherfucker ended up getting put out.
Exactly.
So you see, it's a systematic thing, but it's the same small motherfuckers. All we gotta do is root out 10 people to change the whole goddamn department.
I highly disagree. I highly disagree that it's 10 motherfuckers that's killing all over the motherfucking world. That's killing black people all over the.
No,
because it's happening in every state.
Department.
That's not.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. And I don't think it's less than that. I mean, I don't think it's less than that. I think it's more than that. That's involved. Like you, there's no way that this shit is happening on a daily basis, right? And nobody around you knows. Like, come on, like you work together. You know, just like you said, like they probably, yeah, you know, ain't no like you heard. You know exactly what that nigga over there is doing. That's your coworker. You know that nigga ain't shit. You know he should not have a fucking gun and a badge. You know that, but you ain't gonna say nothing because you don't want to lose your job or you don't want to get hurt. Fine, I get it, but you complicit.
I said there's some.
Bottom line, you complicit.
There's
no way around it.
That know. I'm saying the other ones.
But if you don't say shit, you are complicit.
You are.
Bottom line, there's no way around that. You are complicit.
In some ways.
Okay.
I just think, honestly,
I
I just feel like we too arrogant sometimes, man. I feel like we too arrogant.
In what way?
Because we're not willing to look at what's going on in other countries to see what could possibly work for us. Why?
For sure, yeah.
Why is the crime rate lower in areas like Singapore? Because they'll beat your ass in public in front of everybody.
Do
if
we
you
even
fuck up.
need police?
We do need police in America, yeah.
Because who I'm gonna call if somebody break it? I mean,
I mean, they need to be restructured.
America don't even have
good
to go.
cops.
America doesn't even have to go to other countries. America only could look within itself. When white people was killing each other and shooting each other, they gave them jobs in a form called the Reconstruction, in the form of the New Deal. When they was shooting, they just gave them jobs. And then when you read reports like the Kerner Commission report, it says, like when it comes to black people, it says in the report, when black people are adequately resourced, when they got jobs and they ain't tripping over shit, almost no crime happens in black communities. I lived through that. I know. I remember being raised in the Crenshaw district and then moving up to Ladera Heights. And then when you go up to Ladera Heights around a whole bunch of black folks with money, literally nothing happens.
Right.
And so if they want to stop crime, all they gotta do is give motherfuckers opportunity. True. But that ain't what they want to do.
Right.
No,
So look,
But if you get your ass beat in public like in Singapore, the shit'll slow down a little bit.
I agree. I don't think the police are necessary, bro.
Right.
You got to look at countries like the Netherlands. The Netherlands has the lowest crime rate in the world. The Netherlands hasn't had one person put in prison in 5 years. From 2013 to 2018, nobody went to jail in that country. They had to close down all their jails.
Shit.
Who else? So their crime rate was 0.9% for the entire country. Which has over 2 or 3 million citizens. Their crime rate was so low that they had to shut down 2 prisons, and then for the remaining prisons, they had to import inmates from Norway.
Yes.
To be able to make enough money to keep the facilities open. So why is it working there? Then there's a list of countries.
Because they want it to work.
Why do they want it to work?
Why they want it to work?
You don't think that they want peace here in America?
No. It's slavery, nigga. They need us to be in there making shit. Just like
Here's the difference.
They don't want no damn peace.
Here's the difference between the Netherlands and America. So there's over 2,000 correctional officers that lost jobs, and this is the difference. This is the difference between a good country and a fucked up country like the United States. Do you know what happens in a country like the Netherlands when people lose jobs?
What?
Country folk?
They teach them to find new jobs?
The state retrains them. And they don't lose their pay grade. So if they're making $100,000 at a fucking prison, and then the prison closed and they get retrained to work at McDonald's, they still make $100,000 at McDonald's.
Mm-hmm.
You know what?
That'll never work.
No, everybody on the real.
That'll never work here.
Well, it should, but that's the way it should be. Economic disparity is the reason for crime.
Facts.
It's the reason of why do you have more than me? Mm-hmm. Why am I working 40 hours, you working 40, and I'm making 500 a week, and you making $5,000 a week? And then there's this institution called education that's based on debt or indentured servitude that is in place that says you're successful if you have more debt. Get more debt. Get educated. In this country, they don't depend on that.
Right.
Nigga, if you get fired from Walmart and you want to become a doctor, y'all make the same amount of money. Excuse me.
Yeah, that's one part. The other part is, look, the Netherlands got a way different immigration policy than the United States. Mm-hmm. The United States ain't trying to retrain people. They be like, you know what? Get the fuck up out of here. We got a new crop coming in from India that'll do that job.
They tell you to get out of here, but the only place to go is the jail.
Yeah.
That's why they don't want it to work. That's personal business for them. Like y'all can't fuck up the money.
Criminality just supports too many of the alphabet boys, man.
Come on, man.
If peace happened, DEA, FBI, CIA, how would these niggas make money?
And they got like black books, so like unlimited budgets and shit.
Look, so
it's not proper.
This country is always making excuses about why they can't change shit, right? Mm-hmm. And there's examples out there like the Netherlands and other countries who do things better than we do, where we should follow their lead, but we don't. When they talk about Canada and medicine, they always say medical is free there, whatever. But you gotta wait a long time at the hospital. Mm-hmm. Motherfucker, you want to wait longer? You know what I'm saying? Why? Fuck that, nigga. Fuck free. Pay $100,000 for a surgery, and don't wait as long. And niggas running like, I don't want to wait that long. Niggas hop on waiting,
and then they fabricate like a motherfucker. The only way they'll see you in Canada is you got broken bones. Anything else, man? You got a disease that they won't even see.
You got to own 2 monkeys and have 9 children. They don't give a fuck about us. America always comes up with excuses. So I'm going to name countries around the same size, citizen-wise, that have a very low crime rate. And I want to hear America's excuses for why it wouldn't work here.
All right.
You feel what I'm saying? I'll give you an example. Japan. We need to do what Japan's doing because the crime rate is low. America would be like, well, shit, everybody know martial arts. Ain't nobody motherfucker ain't gonna fight a motherfucker if he know he can fight. Therefore, crime is low.
The reason is niggas in Japan can only have 1 kid, so that's why
they
no
police
problem.
themselves.
That's crazy. Spain. What would be America's excuse why we can't do what Spain is doing? Spain is the #1 safest large country in the world.
Really?
Netherlands is considered a medium-sized country, but for large countries, Spain is the #1 safest.
And Spain is pretty poor.
Right.
And they're poor.
Right.
Spain is poor and they still got the lowest crime rate
They say they be like,
for like per capita.
Yep.
That's
As far as
crazy.
size.
you know what America would say? Because they ran all the niggas out in 1492. That's why ain't no goddamn crime.
Ain't no
They
niggas out
pushed all
there.
the niggas out. That's why.
Well, the Gasol brothers run the security. They got big motherfuckers protecting everything. Don't nobody want to commit crime with big motherfuckers around.
They got a different level of security. They all got good hair in Spain. So when you secure within yourself, you don't want to do whole shit. That's exactly what's going on in Spain.
Oh shit.
Okay, I got another one. Italy is the third safest. First is Japan. First is Spain. Second is Japan. Third is Italy.
It's because the mafia's running it.
Oh,
That's why.
Well, what happened was
Ain't no problem.
because all they mafia niggas over here with us.
Right.
That's why ain't no mob over there. They all over here with us, fucking our shit up.
Nigga, because they stole everything. The Vatican got everything. In the Vatican, you can't get nothing else shit. What the fuck you gonna steal? You can't steal from the Vatican.
Pasta makes niggas lazy, okay?
Nobody commit no crime off of pasta? Off a full stomach?
They make authentic Gucci loafers in Italy. They don't make them here. So that's why it's problems over here, because we got to import them.
Here's one that surprised me, Germany.
Word. That's crazy.
I couldn't think of one for Germany.
Well,
They got the red light district.
Right.
If you can fuck at any time, you don't want to. You don't want to kill them.
nigga, that's
You know, they got that Autobahn. They got that Autobahn.
It's an easy one why Germany ain't got a low crime rate. Because they exported all the Nazis to the United States.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
If you look up if you break the United States down by ethnicity, not color, white, not these fake ethnicities they came up with over the last 200 years, tied to land. Germans are the biggest immigrants in the United States. It's the German, the biggest minority. The biggest ethnic group in the United States is Germans. Okay. Then black people.
Right. Wow.
All them niggas in Chicago. That's why all them Germans.
They got German shepherds, nigga. Okay? They got the best guard dogs on the planet. Okay, they smart the motherfucker. They got guard dogs solving crime. Germans. That's why. It's a shepherd.
Where do you think we got the idea of the police dog from?
They got German shepherd and shepherd's pie, and with them two motherfuckers together, it ain't okay.
You go boss wear the uniforms. They design the uniforms.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna fuck things up when you fly.
I got one. Canada. I didn't know Germany was safer than Canada.
Canada?
Canada.
Germany is safer than Canada.
Germany's safer than Canada?
Spain, Japan, Italy, France, Australia, Germany, Canada.
Canada's the last on that
No,
list?
the last is China.
China, okay.
And they're all.
Oh, they only putting white countries in this list.
Okay, France. What's the reason why France is safer?
Because they all about romance and love in France.
All they want to do is kiss.
In the ass. Homosexuality is French. Testosterone in the ass stops all beefing. If you get a man to submit to your will, it's no crime.
The reason niggas is France is soft is because they all get hit in the ass. That's why they soft and tender and real nice.
Okay, Canada. What's up with Canada?
So, they got Drake out there. Everybody, singing.
It's the club soda.
It's the club soda?
It's the club soda. It's Toronto kind of hood, though.
Yeah,
Canada's wild.
Toronto hood.
Yeah.
Free healthcare?
Free
Because
healthcare.
you get shot and you go over there and you can get healed for free.
See, they patching niggas up before we realize what's really going on.
Yep, that's what it is.
But Germany is the same way as Canada when it comes to socialism with medical care and college. I got a friend I grew up, Tess. What's up? Shout out to Tess. He's Somalian, and his mother lived here, and his father lived in Germany. He got kicked out of America for a short amount of time, and he was in Germany selling his mixtape, and he stacked money and started selling hash. So he got caught selling hash in Germany, and did a year in a German prison. When he got out of prison, they gave him an apartment, his own apartment. And they said, choose what occupation you want. Want to be a plumber, electrician, police officer, whatever you want to be. And we're going to send you to get that training. Mm-hmm. Was no probation. Was no, what's the ankle bracelet?
Oh,
none of that.
Monitoring.
When he came out into society, they assimilated him through career and stability.
Really?
Meanwhile, in the United States, you got cats in prison fixing cars, fighting fires, doing all the shit that you do outside, but when they get outside, they can't qualify for those jobs because they got a record.
Right.
Bullshit.
So they believe in real reform.
Yeah. This country don't give a fuck about reform, nigga.
Right.
It's about body counts here, bro. Bangladesh is safer than America, nigga. Might be the funkiest place on the planet.
Wow.
What would be the excuse? of America with Bangladesh. I mean, I don't know.
But everybody in Bangladesh know how to code. Ain't gonna be no crime when everybody know how to code. Goddamn.
And